Invitational nearby. The other one this year is going to be in Las Vegas,
Yes,
Nevada.
sir. I'll be at that one too.
And then we've got 4 more next year.
You know, nothing more I like than dropping all the money I got to travel to these wonderful tournaments. It's fun. Gonna have a great time in Vegas. Gonna have a great time in Indy. All right, so we have Green Red Monsters versus Green White Aggro, as mentioned earlier. We have the Planeswalker, one of the newer ones.
Xenagos, the Reveler.
The Reveler. So Xenagos here, not exactly Garrett Relentless, but not significantly worse either. It's different. It's definitely a little bit worse than Relentless in a few ways. The fight, we mentioned way early in the round when we saw Xenagos, the fight ability on Garrett made it much, much better against the aggressive decks. Against the control decks, you don't really care about fighting.
I'll tell you what, Zach Stern's deck is designed to take advantage of this +1, because right here, he only has 3 lands, but he has 2 mana creatures, and then Xenagos can make 4 mana. He can actually monstrous his Stormbreath Dragon here off of 3 lands.
Not too shabby, not too shabby.
He could I
still think, I guess if you polled maybe these green-red players, would they rather have fight instead of that +1? I'd probably say most would, just so it gives you an out to a lot of these problem cards out there. There's so many problem creatures.
If you want to fight, you just play Domri Raid.
Or you can actually play the actual fight cards if you want. There's a couple of those. And we saw one of them in the sideboard, the 1 mana green fight card, +2/+2. So, all right, so let's say Carlson wins 2-1 over Abraham.
That's your boy.
That's we have Lucas Carlson, Esper Aficionado.
So we will see him tomorrow in the top 4.
You can't see you can kick Esper. You can't beat it all the way down. You can't break the will of the last control mage.
So looks like Zach Stern has just added a second 2/2 Satyr with haste, and is attacking with those on the ground. Stormbreath Dragon, 2 Stormbreath Dragons. Now he's doubled up on those in the air.
Now here's why I know we just jumped in this game. Here's why I don't like this attack right off the bat. It's because if your opponent is playing green-white and says go with 5-6 cards in their hand,
4 mana.
Let me tell you a little secret. He's going to be putting a worm in play. So you got to make sure if you're attacking, you're really willing to trade 2 for 1 of your tokens here, and then get your Planeswalker killed on the swing back by a worm.
And given how many cards he has in hand,
this is going to be a disaster for Zach. He's just going to come back, attack.
And Xenagos is now going to get hit. Well, but
he doesn't have enough.
Still got to deal with the Stormbreath Dragon.
Oh, he actually doesn't have no. He doesn't have enough meat to get through. He has 3. Can absorb 3 of it. Only deal 2 to Xenagos.
Oh, the Caryatid with 3 toughness.
Yeah, we didn't see the Caryatid. It was a little bit off the screen, but that'll be enough to save it.
But he also needs an answer here to 8 power in the air.
It is actually. This game is we jumping in late. It looks like Josh is mana starved.
No answers.
He has
I
he has a Celestial Flare. I think is that Trostani? That's Trostani.
He does have 3 Celestial Flares on the board he could have brought in.
I think he's holding one in his hand.
He's got 2 Druid's Deliverance, which is not bad. Fog and make a.
Oh, if he has that, then that's going to be the answer.
Make another worm token.
How much mana does he have though? Can he just
4 mana?
So he can just monstrosity and deal pretty much 5-6 damage to Josh too.
Oh, you're talking about Zach Stern?
Yeah, Zach can just monstrosity.
He's got 5 mana plus he can make 3 off of Xenagos.
Yeah, so he can monstrosity. Even if Josh has the fog, he can just monstrosity then untap monstrosity.
Yeah, Josh getting stuck with too many cards in his hand here against Stormbreath Dragon. Don't see that ability come into play very much.
No, definitely not.
Usually it's just maybe deals 1 or 2. Seems more important that it becomes a 7/7, but here those dragons are going to deal a lot of damage off the trigger.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a beating.
And Josh can't do anything about it. Selesnya Charm doesn't work. Pro White. Celestial Flare, they have to be committed to combat. So he plays out a Fleecemane Lion and a Temple Garden. I think his best hope here is if he has a Druid's Deliverance.
I mean, that's
Fog.
That's about it. There's
make
not much
another
else.
worm.
Druid's Deliverance is a fun card in this deck. I mean, it's just sweet.
And Zach chooses to make another Satyr here.
Okay, maybe he forgot about Druid's Deliverance.
Nope.
Oh no, game over. Okay. All right, so we have our top 4, right?
Yeah. So let's see. Jeremy Stowe, with mono red is through. Adrian Sullivan with red-white aggro. Lucas Carlson with Esper Control. And now Zach Stern.
So both
with
green-white decks
green-red monsters.
defeated in the top 8. One, of course, by Esper Control and one by the monster deck. That's going to be an interesting matchup because Esper